Good evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is Madeline Parker, and this evening I'm going to do a read for the energy of Leo. I like to think my reads pertain to whatever planet you have in that sign, whatever house it covers, your sun, your moon, but most importantly for your ascendant. If you would like a private read, my email information is below, so feel free to email me. And alrighty, let's take a look quickly at the energies here. We've got of what's happening astrologically. We'll probably just talk about Jupiter going into Saturn, into Capricorn today. And so for Leo ascendant, that's going to be in your 6th house. So let's talk a little bit about what that might look like. That because we do have a lot of karma clearing going on as well with this Pluto Capricorn Saturn conjunction. You might be clearing some addictions, old habits, or ways of being that are detrimental to your health, 6th house, or structures or ways of living that of everyday routines might be changing into new, more positive, more expansive ways of structuring your life, your health routine, your day-to-day. Work, there might be more structural expansion in your work world. Long term, these are, Capricorn is for the long haul, the long term. These are not radical new changes with instant gratification. These are shifts and changes that are going to benefit us for the big picture further down the road. All right, so let's have a look and see how this is going to affect the energy of Leo. And alrighty. And Jupiter again is the sign, is the guru of expansion, of faith, of benefics, blessings, good luck. So that will come into the 6th house. Well, it's going to be a structure in Capricorn in the 6th house. So it'll be a good, these are structures that are benefic and good, that bring good luck and bring expansion. Okay, now, this is my 11th spot of the read, which indicates this is the 11th card, which in my grid, the 3rd card represents what the divine wants you to know. And this card wants you to know how the divine wants you to emotionally process something. And then this is the card in the center that meets, which also happens to be the 11th card. And that always holds in my read the most important piece of information. So, and the other thing about Capricorn is it is a commitment sign, even though this sign does not, that represents Taurus, but Capricorn does represent commitment. So it's possible that Leo ascendants are committing to a new structure because in order to create better expansion, because discipline is what brings us, just the energy of Capricorn is a very disciplined energy, a day-to-day routine. It takes committing. It takes willing to do the day-to-day thing in order to make it come to the future or for it to create the outcome that we're seeking. It's going to take a day-to-day discipline to do. So Leo are in a position right now. I'm going to say that Leo are trying to work something out. It's possible they're trying to work out what mission is in their heart. They're trying to align with something that they really know is going to. This is the the awakening card representing being able to really see a higher. If you look at the card, people are coming out of the darkness and into seeing a higher purpose, a higher vision, a higher calling. And that is also very Jupiterian. It's a very guru in the light energy. So it's possible that Leo are coming into an awareness of how to expand their lives in a very constructive, shall we say, a structured way towards their future that will involve commitment, but in a way that is not effortless, that is not too effortful and creates a harmony and balance. So that's very much sixth house if you think about it, because you know, our day-to-day life needs to be calm and peaceful and balanced, and flowing for things to advance, for us to really advance. So Leo are understanding the importance of structuring their lives in a way that expands them, that opens them up to ability to reach for a higher vision or a higher mission of in the light, being able to commit to practical, very practical ways of going forward with this, creating peace. And now we get the Nine of Swords, which is coming out of alignment, looking out of alignment. And then we get the Five of Cups, which is sort of a drop in frequency or sadness, or sort of focusing on what's not right, or focusing on what's been spilled, or focusing on what the failures are. So Leo are realizing that their failures or things that have brought them strife in the past have only come to bring them more clarity about what's more practical, and how to work better on a day-to-day routine. Because hitting with that Three of Pentacles in the heart section, which is the desiring section, it feels to me that Leo desire calm and peace in the work environment or in their life, because also the Three of Pentacles represents mission, your job, cooperation in a group situation. So Leo are really wanting to create a harmonic way of existing in their work, at the same time of being able to expand something without losing a vision for something higher in order to reach for. In other words, to reach for something higher without throwing their life entirely out of alignment. And they may be conflicted about how to do that, but the universe is saying just commit to the desire to create calm, cooperative, daily routine that does not create stress, sort of manage stress, release and reduce stress, create better communication in order to do that, so that you can create clarity in your life on how to proceed towards a higher calling, so that you're not just putting out fires, but that you're actually able to create a new life of higher purpose at the same time. And this is something, and with that Hierophant card, that really represents an emotional commitment to a higher cause, which is actually your most desired, most abundant, destined fate. So we're getting a real shift in your fate by this movement, because this is going to enable you to maneuver towards your fate and to commit to a new fate, even if it's different from what you're working on right now. So there's a focus on emotional fulfillment towards what you want to do in order to progress financially towards your most abundant future. So with Jupiter in the picture, with Saturn, it's not just about discipline. It's not just about working hard and being practical and doing what's needed in order to create financial security. This is about figuring out a higher spiritual purpose behind what you're doing, and to clear the confusion about what that is, and to release the stress mentality around making these choices, so that you can be clear to commit to something that is emotionally fulfilling, that takes you financially forward as well, and that operating from a place of stress and fear, because Jupiter is about the guru bringing the light, bringing faith and hope. So what we're going to get is a release. See, because then I see. Well, this is what it wants to show me is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about ending the thinking or the negativity around the confusion about reaching for your higher calling at the same time of having other things to do or other jobs. And in other words, by creating calm, easy, stress-free environment in your day-to-day routine, you can then stabilize your life to create clarity of understanding of what mission you want to devote yourself to, of higher calling that takes you to your most abundant, most positive fate. And the other thing that the divine wants you to make sure of is that what you do embodies an emotional fulfillment, because the sign of Leo is a creative sign. It needs to be inspired about what it does. It cannot, the Leo energy is not motivated unless it's inspired. It's a fire sign. And so the fire here of the Leo energy is when the fire doesn't know where to go, and it's going all over the place, it's not creating the effects that fire are here to create, which is to create new expansion and break old ways and to create new growth coming in. So for Leo, you're coming into a clarity. This Jupiter transit is bringing you clarity of your true mission and what's your true fated, and what you can now apply the Capricorn committed day to day, the goat, the Capricorn goat that works day in, day out towards this mission, and knowing that it brings you emotional fulfillment at the same time, and that the progress, the financial progress is there. It will happen as a result of a committed day-to-day disciplined commitment to something that you believe to be a higher purpose, your higher purpose. So world of hope just came out to me. Hope has been the driving force that has sent you through all the difficult times. And now hope is here. Your future is filled with love, laughter, and fulfilled dreams. Open your arms to embrace the world of hope. Interesting is that these cup cards, this read is about bringing the cup energy, which is the emotional fulfillment energy, into the life, into the work field. But it's not just emotional fulfillment. It's believing in what you're doing, having a belief about what you're doing something that has meaning, that you can commit to, that's your destiny. You want your destiny. You want to take your destiny forward. And really woken up to the need to align with your true destiny, so you can really commit to it and start because 2020 is a whole new start. And so it's really good to line yourself up at the beginning of this decade to know who you are and what you want to do. And that, to me, is the clarity that is coming through for Leo right now, and how to progress forward in this new decade with aligning with something that really is your truth, that you can really put your heart into. Okay, Leo, thank you for watching, and namaste. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.